Hi everyone, welcome back to my next video. Today we're here with Michelle. Hi Michelle.
Hi Bob.
Welcome to the channel.
Thank you.
And you have quite a little home you have here.
Yeah, it's somewhat unique, isn't it?
Yeah, very. So did you build it yourself?
I built it myself. I had a bunch of 70% off wood and not a lot of money, and so I built it myself.
Right. Yeah, what do they say? Necessity is the mother of invention.
It is,
And
absolutely.
That's quite an invention right there.
It works really well for me.
Yeah. And I bet as you go drive around in different places, people stop you and want to talk about it.
I've had, I don't know how many people take pictures of it.
Uh-huh.
They were just taking pictures of it while I was waiting for you. So yeah, some ask, most just take a picture.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, you know, the tiny house movement, this is literally a tiny house.
It doesn't have a name, but I think it's going to be the Rambling Cottage.
I think that's great. Do you have any background in building, carpentry?
No, not at all. I just started by putting 2x4s, bolting them to the box, and everything after that was one step at a time and look around and say, what next?
It took a lot of courage to do this. Why did you do it?
I bought an acre and I've been there most of the last year, and it was just not me to stay in one place for that long. It was very, very difficult. And then the summer was beastly hot, and I don't have air conditioning, and I decided I was going up to higher elevations. And I tried living in the camper, not the camper, the cab itself. And it would have worked fine for just me, but with the dog, there was no room for anything but me and the dog.
Right.
And so, so I came home from one of those trips and started building the camper.
So would it be okay if we took a look around?
Absolutely.
All right, let's do that. I think we're all going to enjoy this, folks. So most people would say you put the door on the wrong side. Did you have a motive for that?
I can't really go from the cab back to this, but I wanted as quick and easy access to the door, you know, from one to the other,
right,
as I could get.
Right.
I wanted to just get out of the pickup and walk straight back and get in the camper, or vice versa if I needed to. It's just a sheet of 3/4 inch plywood at this point. I probably at some point will do a more substantial door, but that's what we have right now.
It works.
And
I love your steps.
I robbed Peter to pay Paul. They came off my travel trailer.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I had replaced the ones that were on the travel trailer with these, and I figured, well, we'll replace them here too. The refrigerator I had, it was a deep freeze. I mean, I used it as a deep freeze for a number of years, and it's just an Iceco one. It's just one. There's no freezer in it. I mean, it's either a freezer or a fridge. And I have insulin, and so because of this fridge and needing to keep insulin, I was awarded the Bluetti down there and the solar panel outside at the BYOV in October by Howa, yeah. And didn't it come from funds from Electric Bike, I believe?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah, so Electric Bike bought me my power system through Howa. I usually don't keep all of the water bottles in here unless I'm just spending the night somewhere. I have 3 6-gallon water bottles. This is my kitchen and my Mr. Buddy here. I heat my water every morning. As long as it's cold enough to need a heater, I just heat the water for coffee on the Mr. Buddy, and it's held on. I ride with it that way and everything.
Oh, wow.
It's
Good
just
idea.
there. I like to cook. I love to cook. And so this is, I had to have a kitchen. I couldn't just have a 1-burner stove that was put away most of the time. So this is my space that I cook in here. These are free refrigerator. They're supposed to say hang on a refrigerator shelf, but they work really well for little drawers, for lids and things. And all of the dishes and stuff are in here. And the curtains all around came from a Howa free pile.
The free pile is a very good thing.
Came from the free pile. So I made the curtains out of the fabric I found in the free pile. I have fairy lights up here, and most of the time I don't even need another light source unless I'm gonna do something other than sit and watch a show or something. I have a hurricane lamp I use then, and when it's not hooked up, then it doesn't quite sit that far over. I have to have my coffee, my ground coffee. That's important.
Oh yeah, coffee's important.
Oh, I have a Coleman oven, but I've yet to use it since I got into the camper because I figured out I can pretty much bake in the cast iron skillet. I have storage here. This is actually a cupboard full of canned goods and food that I don't want mice or something to get into. This is, I think I like tea.
That's just tea.
That's just tea.
That's a treasure chest of tea.
Nothing but tea in there. My magnet here that holds the knives, and pretty much they stay on there even when I drive. All the necessities, medications, toiletries, medical and health stuff. These are just metal plates. And if I want to watch a show,
oh wow,
it just sticks up there and I watch my show on my television there.
Great idea.
Oh, the seats flip forward. Everything underneath the seats is storage. So it's all down in there.
And where did you get this seat?
I came out of the back of my pickup truck.
Oh.
It's the back seat for my pickup.
That's a good reuse.
It is, and you always ask about toileting. This is my ottoman, but it's also the bucket toilet and pee jug actually there. So, so that's the toileting system. I got the water pump right here, a foot-powered water pump called the Whale.
Oh yeah.
At the same Howa free pile. It brand new in the box, so it'll transfer water from here up to here really fast into the Berkey water filter. Everything has 1-inch foam insulation. It's not a lot. It helps more with the heat than it does with the cold, I think. If I warm it up in here and I leave with the heater and then I just leave the pilot light on, I stay pretty warm. It's at least 15 degrees warmer than outside. Underneath these curtains, you can't really see it, but there is a 1-inch gap all the way around for ventilation so that I'm safe running all the propane and kerosene and everything.
And so here is your bedroom.
That is the bedroom. The little bed at the back is for Penny, my dog. And then my bed is the bigger one to the left. I had boards up all the way around blocking the openings, and I attached the insulation with nails and used 13x9 food containers for socks, underwear, night clothes, anything like that small is in those all the way around.
Nice.
I thought that's real estate.
Yeah.
That's real estate. Some of my friends think I need to decorate, but I'm more, I mean, yeah, maybe someday, who knows, but it's serviceable. It serves my purposes and very comfortable to live in.
So let's take a look around, see what you got out there.
One thing I might want to add is the handle from the trailer that went with the steps, because sometimes I get a little wobbly or something going up or down and there's nothing to hold on to.
Right.
So that is one thing I will probably add.
Okay, and you got a bike back here?
I do. This is my e-bike with its baskets, and it even has saddlebags on the back basket. I can go do my grocery shopping. It's a Rad Rover 6+ step through. Has a lot of power and runs on just basically anything as far as terrain. So I have a shower tent, and I have the Traveler 4-sided clam tent that if I'm staying long enough in one place, I will set up. I feel funny carrying the big tall ladder, but if anything goes wrong with the roof, I have to be able to get to it.
Yeah, you gotta have it.
And the Grecell solar panel over here that came with the Bluetti from Howa. I do have a spare battery that I'm glad I've had. It would be in my trailer usually, but I took it with me just so that if the Bluetti gets low, I have a way to keep the fridge running for a little while. I actually charge it with the solar panel through the Bluetti. Like I run a battery charger on the Bluetti to charge the other battery. It's the only way I have to charge it. In here, there is the propane tank and all of the wires for the solar system, the Bluetti system. My back seat is full of storage. The windows came from my camper shell that I used to run. All 3 windows came out of the camper shell. I couldn't figure out how to frame them in, so it's actually table bumpers for babies that are on both sides of the windows and framing them in. The siding was in its proper place at Home Depot just for $3 instead of $15 a piece. But we have these. There's one on each side and they meet in the middle. They're 29 inches deep. All of my tools and sundry items are in there. It's a bit, it's over full and I know it. The two things I usually take out are the TV tray and my chair. I'll be having to stay longer in one place before I have to stay a week or two in one place before I'm going to get more than that out. This seems kind of whatever, but it's all the art supplies and stuff I draw. This is the dog's little corner of the world when we're moving. Everything is storage, like even under here.
You have a shower tent for showering.
I shower in my shower tent. I have a black square basin that I also got at the free pile in Pahrump. And if I put the water in there and just set it out in the sun, it heats up pretty decently. And I have a battery-powered rechargeable shower head. I use about a teaspoon of baking soda and a teaspoon of vinegar on my hair. That's all I wash my hair with. Most of the time I use diaper wipes for cleaning up, and I shower and wash my hair about once a week.
Right. That's how I think the majority of us do it.
I was going to say, is that embarrassing to say that?
No,
but that is how I do it. So
I think that's the majority.
Yeah.
Sometimes some people are in a situation where they can shower real easily a lot, but
yeah,
most of us, it's once a week.
Even in my travel trailer, I didn't do it any different.
Right.
I didn't carry water. My water tank didn't hold water, so I did it the same there.
Yeah, just wet wipes, a basin with some water in it and a washcloth, and man, you can stay clean that way.
Yeah, and that's about all I need most of the time.
It's fantastic what you've done here with your truck camper. Really fantastic. Beautiful little tiny home on wheels.
Well, thank you. I'm really enjoying it. I am. I've been carrying my fishing pole up there.
Oh yeah, I see.
I need to put something in to hold it there so I don't lose it, but so far it's staying. So, it was too big for the cross.
Well, Michelle, thank you so much for sharing your home and your life with us. You are on quite the adventure here. Very impressive.
Well, thank you, and you have a wonderful day.
And you too.
Thank you.
Folks, I hope you got something out of this video. If you did, like us on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up button, and we'll talk to you later. Bye now.